Yo, this is Big Jake signing in, reporting a story about Hip Hop City. This is going to be the remake, so enjoy. Once there was a boy named Eddie Lewis who loved hip hop. He loved all the hip hop. Biggie Smalls, also Tupac, Run DMC, he Vanilla Ice. He loved all the hip hop, including the new ones. And so here and so one time he was hanging around with his friends, being goofy. His best friend is white and his name is Bradley. They were having fart contests. Having dance contests as well. And they were also face to face with bullies who are also in love with them. One time, his best friend Bradley tried to do a head spin just as well as Eddie does it, but Bradley ends up hitting the bully's friend in the butt. And then the bully's friend just picks up Bradley and slaps him across the face. Bradley goes on the ground. Eddie helps him up and says, "Yo, man, you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine, dog." Eddie says that. Bradley says that. One time when they were walking home from school, something caught their eye. There was a TV that said, with a white man on it, "I'm throwing a hip-hop dance contest. Anyone who loves to dance can compete. But if no one from Hip Hop City competes in it, I'm gonna bomb Hip Hop City and leave everyone in there to die." Eddie looks at it like this. "You kidding me? Dude's crazy. Leaving everyone to die in Hip Hop City as he bombs it? Dude crazy." And as they weren't looking, the two bully girls go right up behind Eddie and Bradley and pinches them right in the butt. They say, hey, the girls bent over laughing as they walked off. Man, why do bullies have to act so immature? As Eddie makes it home, his father asks him if he's seen the news, and Eddie said yes. Eddie, my boy, you are the best dancer in our family. You gotta go enter, you and your friend Bradley. Eddie agrees he has to go do something. And so, Eddie packs up all his things that he needs and gives his family a hug and goes off with Bradley to the ship that leads from Hip Hop City to New York, where the hip hop dance contest is being held. But unknown to the boys, the girls followed closely behind. So, Eddie and Bradley decide they were going to have some fun until they make it to New York. And so they started having fart contests, eating as much as they wanted to, peeing in places where pee is not supposed to go. and also running on the pole. Oh. But one time, both of them, but one time, his friend Bradley slipped on the pole, boom, and fell right on his biscuits. Oh. After the girls secretly laughed at them as they were having their fun. Then, after 2 days, finally they make it to New York. The white man, Hector, which was his name, had a big announcement. There will be no cheating. Anyone who cheats in this hip hop tournament, we will know. We have satellites all around New York. So there will be nothing to hide if you cheat. So good luck and good dancing. Let the hip hop dance contests begin. And so Eddie and Bradley go off to face people in the hip hop dance contests. But with Hector knowing that they were there, they got very cautious. And kept winning every dance contest they were in. But unknown to them, Hector had sent out some dancers that worked for him. Eddie and Bradley eventually ran into all of them. They had a hard time, but they were able to beat them. They kept competing until finally they were in the semifinals. As they were going up the stairs, the girls were following closely behind, just like they had been doing this whole trip. And so, one of the girls slip and fall into the mud. One of the boys heard it, and the boy was Eddie that heard it. And so they go right back down and see them. "What are you girls doing here?" they ask. We just wanted to see the dance contest." Of course, we both know what they were going to say. They were going to follow them. They were following them because they liked them. And so, the boys were about to send them home, but the girls were refusing. "No, we want to stay here because we just want to stay with you. And so the boys decide, okay, because the boys know what they were about to say, but they said the opposite. But so the boys take them in, and Hector allows them to take the girls in. And so they all have a big feast in the building where they're having the hip-hop semifinals dances. And so after waiting 20 minutes, they go swimming. and they invite the girls with them too. They were able to get, they, after a while of swimming, the people that owned the building were able to get rooms for the girls and the boys. And so, oh, oh, Eddie and Bradley confront the girls and ask them, why do you keep picking on us? Why do you keep picking on everybody? And the girls tell them their story. When we were 7, we were abused. By the way, they were both the boys and the girls, they were all 12 years old. 12 years old. Yeah, they're all 12 years old. When we were 7, and we were picked on at school and picked on at our house. Back at school, we always got wedgied. And slapped around. And at home, we always got whipped by our stepfathers. Others. Hearing that whole story just made the girls cry, telling it. The boys felt really, really bad and wanted to cheer them up. And so they started farting and stuff of telling silly jokes and everything that made the girls laugh so hard they peed on themselves and their stomachs were hurting. The girls soon realized that they bought snacks with them, homemade tacos. They wanted the boys to have them. And the boys were just eating them. Just started to eat them. The girls soon remember, though, that they put jalapeno peppers and hot sauce in them. And the boys can't have spicy stuff because it makes them gassy. The girls were trying to stop them, but too late. They gulped them all down. The boys gulped them all down, and then all of a sudden, they started farting really bad. After an hour of farting, the room stunk real bad. At the semifinals, the boys got on into the action. They kept winning until it came down to Eddie and Bradley. And so, they go. And so, finally, Eddie was about to face Hector. And Eddie tells Hector this: promise me when I win, you'll leave Hip Hop City alone. Hector agrees. And so the hip hop dance finals started. Hector was getting the better of it because he was a really good hip hop dancer. And so Eddie did not know what to do. He was about to surrender. But the girls and Bradley yell, "Do not give up! Sure, he has good dance moves, but you beaten guys tougher than him. You're the greatest hip-hop dancer in school. Everyone in Hip-Hop City is counting on you. I'm counting on you. We're counting on you. So win this with all that hip-hop spirit." And so, with that, Eddie got back up on it and started doing dance moves that Hector didn't even know about. And so, And so Eddie finished with one final move. It was a 3 backflip head spin. He did 3 backflips, and on the third one, landed right on his head and did a spin. And 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 stopped with his arm crossed like this and his legs sticking straight out from side to side. With that, Eddie won the contest. Yes. Hector was outraged and was about to bomb Hip Hop City anyways. He wasn't going to keep his word until all of a sudden the police shows up. Hector, I have a warrant for your arrest for an unlawful bombing. Hector gets arrested, and Hip Hop City was saved. Back in Hip Hop City, the girls decided to come visit the boys, and goes off and goes to see him. Guys, about what I was gonna say, said the girls. Eddie Bradley looks at them weird, like, action speaks louder than words. So they pull the boys, so the girls pulled Eddie and Bradley closer and kisses them. Smack dab right on the lips. After that, they went to school together and started doing dance and started hanging out more and more together. They started having hip hop dance contests of their own back at the school. And then it happens again. And Bradley tried to do a head spin and hits his new girlfriend, who was a bully, in the butt. His new girlfriend gets mad and says, and looked like was about to slap him, and said, No. Bradley was like, no, please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. And the girl holds him up, and the girl pulls his face out from his arms and just kisses him right on the lips again. The other bully girl does the same thing with Eddie. And then afterwards, Bradley says, oh, and everyone just bends over and laughs. Hip Hop City was saved. And that, my friends, is the story of Hip Hop City. The end. Hit subscribe if you want to hear more stories and songs. This is Big Jake signing off. Peace out.